Hey guys, Konga here, and today I have a news episode for you guys, featuring some pretty good news, some cool news, especially for those of you who are free to play. Here on console, they're going to be having their first ever kind of a marathon. Well, I seem to be stuck here on their website. Why does this happen? I want to go to the news. There we go. And yeah, so on their website, they're having like this marathon. So what is a marathon? Well, on PC, every month, 2 months, 3 months, every random number of months, should I say, they have a marathon. And in these marathons, you can win a free tank. Specifically, a new tank that they're just releasing. And there are 10 stages. Each one you complete gives you another 10% off the tank. If you complete all 10, you get the tank 100% free. And they're going to kind of have one of those here. But this time, it's for 2 tanks. You can only get 1, but there are 2 tanks you can get. And, well, they're not new, but they can still be free. So let's get into those real quick. Here you go. Tank Grab Ops for March 12th. So today's the 9th. The 12th is, I think, Friday. Oh, it's Thursday. So starting Thursday, going until the 17th, going until Tuesday, so early Tuesday, so Monday. So from Thursday to Monday. Whew, that doesn't give you much time. You have to win as many games as you can in this Tank Grab Op. And the perfect opportunity for you to grind towards a free Bizon, T103, or Senshi STA2. You can complete these ops in both commander mode and multiplayer battles. It goes like this. Each victory will receive you 1 point. These points are used to progress through the tank grab stages, where you need 5 points to complete a stage. Specific stages will give you a tank discount for the Bizon T103 and the Senshi STA2. In addition to these rewards, after completing Stage 15, you will pick up one of the 2 premium tanks for free. At this point, you will also have a 75% discount on the second tank. That's very cool. To make things easier to understand, here's how many victories you must score when working towards the Bizon T103 or Senshi STA2. 20 wins complete Stage 4, and 25% discount for both tanks. 40 wins complete Stage 8, and a 50% discount for both tanks. 60 wins complete Stage 12, and a 75% discount for both tanks. And 75 wins complete Stage 15 stages. Pick one of the tanks for free, and then get the other one for 75% off. So yeah, that's pretty cool. You can get a free tank. 75 wins is going to be a lot, though. You're going to need to play, obviously, 50% of the games are won, 50% of the games are lost, so the average player is going to need to play about 150 games. I recommend have fun with this. Pick tanks you enjoy, pick tanks you're good at, play with friends if you want to get this done. And if this is something you really like in the game and you want to see them do this more, then participate in this and get yourself a discounted or free tank. Remember, I've said this before, if there's something you enjoy in this game and you'd like to see more of, make sure you play it, make sure you use it, make sure you do it, make sure you go into the forums if you're not banned, and let Wargaming know that it was a good event and you really enjoyed it. Like, if you like plus one minus one, let them know. If you hated plus one minus one, don't play during plus one minus one. I say this all the time. Make sure, if it's something you enjoy, something you want to see more of, then support it. If you don't like it, don't support it. So, this is something that I think everybody will like, and I think you should support it. And play it and pick yourself up a free or discounted tank. And let Wargaming know that you want to see more of these. So, yeah, this is good. And they've chosen 2 tanks, which I don't think were very popular. The Bizon T103 and the Senshi STA2. Because there's already an STA2 in the game, which is much cheaper. And the Bizon T103 is just a T103, but it wasn't very well advertised. So these are 2 tanks that, you know, aren't well known to the public. I'm going to be going for the Bizon T103 personally. It's got a pretty good turret, it says. Which it does. I'll agree with that. Accurate hard-hitting 130mm gun. I haven't played it, so I don't know if this is true or not. Perfect fall-down gameplay. Probably. Its hull is garbage. Paper thin. 60mm. Very flat. So keep that in mind. Senshi STA2 is good. Hull traverse speed. Sure. Good gun depression, 10 degrees. Yes, it does. Good damage. No. It's a 90 mil. Very standard. I don't know why they didn't say it has preferential matchmaking, because that's what it does. So when they don't ever really pay attention to these things, go watch a review on YouTube and don't look at these, because a lot of them are lies. And by lies, I mean they have no clue what, you know, the game is for. If I remember correctly, the gun isn't actually that accurate. So keep that in mind. But yeah. What else we got? We have a new map. Canis? I don't know how you'd say this. Canis? Canis. Kaunis? Kaunis? I don't know. Attention commanders, new map is coming to the game. Get ready to put your tanking skills to the test with a new Canis Summer Map. Canis will be available for multiplayer and Commander mode after the weekly server restart, so that would be tomorrow. Commander mode. Make use of the new area defense feature in Commander mode to defeat your opponents and earn many rewards. Weekly savings plus K91 Veterans Day. Read about it in the week's promotion to celebrate the service of Best Man's Friend with a special bundle. Best Man's Friend. Oops. Man's best friend. Alright, so let's take a look at that, shall we? I don't see anything about weekly deals. I think that was where it should have been, but there's no other page for that. So, all right, well let's go to Commander mode. New features in Commander mode, guys. Woohoo! So we're starting a new season of Commander mode, right? So we'll find out what kind of free stuff we can get this time around. Work towards free or massively discounted. Oh yeah, so you can get those 2 tanks for free. We already talked about those, but let's get to the area defense and brand new summer map. New map. We already talked about it. Area defense. There we go. So you can mark an area where your AI tanks make decisions by themselves within a defended area or defined area. So this is what your tanks will do. If the enemy is within the area defense, tanks with a non-fixed turret can attack from cover, circle strafe, so the circle of death, where we can go around a tank and shoot them, which is nice. They don't just sit there anymore, or execute stationary attacks. This is nice. So right now, from what I heard, the commander wins about 40% of the time, while the tankers win 60%. This will really help the commander, because now tanks, when you tell them to attack somebody, won't stand still to shoot at them, and then when the enemy hides behind cover, your AI will not just sit there and not have shots anymore. Now they will go towards them, they will circle them, they will shoot behind cover, and stuff like that, so that's cool. Tanks with a fixed turret can flank to hide, execute stationary attacks, or advance to hit. So they'll move depending on where they need to be. So if the enemy is outside an area defense, they can attack from cover, advance to hit, flank to hide, flank to hit, execute stationary attacks. So they can still advance, but they're not going to circle. So there's that. Cover AI tanks will automatically use cover if it exists, including soft cover. So this is going to be the first iteration of this. I won't be surprised if your tanks, your AI tanks start shooting down their own cover. I would not be surprised if that happens. Flank to hide, tanks will attempt to flank to a position within the defense area to hide from the enemy. Okay, flank to hit. When attacking their targets, AI will attempt to flank them at an angle. Used often to engage a new target with no line of sight. Okay. Advance to hit. AI tanks will move forward in a straight line to gain line of sight and attack an enemy. That's nice. This is all nice. Like, you used to have to micromanage your AI so much. So looks like they're gonna actually start doing things on their own. If you send them to an area, they'll be smart enough to engage where they need to, hopefully. But then again, this might also be annoying. I'm sure there's going to be 2 ways of doing this. You could probably tell them to stand and stay where they are, and probably tell them to, move at their own discretion. Of course, their own discretion is programmed, so their own discretion is not going to be very smart still, but it is what it is. Advanced hit. AI tanks will move forward in a straight line. Okay, we read this already. Circle strafe. AI tanks will circle strafe around an enemy within their defense area. Stationary attack engagement. The AI tank will remain stationary and attack the enemy. Yeah, this is what I was talking about. This is something that they do still need, and hopefully you can tell them to do that, because otherwise they might just advance into an ambush. That would be annoying. Area defense can be toggled on and off. There you go, when needed. Good. So commander mode is one of those modes which I actually really like and I really enjoy, and I think it does have a place in this game. Of course, you don't have to play it if you don't want to, and if you do want to play it, you can. It's a very cool mode, the RTS styled mode, and I really do like it. I think this is one of the best things Mercenaries has ever done on their own before. They for sure didn't do very well in the mech mode. They for sure didn't do well changing their name to Mercenaries. But otherwise, I think Commander mode is one of the best things they've done. So I do support the Commander mode, though I don't do it much. I do it every once in a while, but I do think it's a fun change of pace. And yeah, so this is something I do support as well. And like I said before, if there's something you enjoy in this game and you do support, make sure you play it and let them know. If there's something you don't enjoy, don't play it. Like if you don't like artillery, don't play artillery. Simple as that. Alright, and I think that's going to be it for today, guys. A little bit of a news episode. I hope you guys all enjoyed. Good things coming up. We gotta get rid of all this. Oh, my brother's playing on my account. Alright, that's it. Thanks, guys, for tuning in. I hope you guys all enjoyed. If you did, slap that like button. Comment, subscribe, let me know what you're excited about. Are you excited about these 2 free tanks? Do you already have one? You'll probably, if you already have one, if you pick one up, you will get the silver equivalent, is what I'm going to guess. So personally, I'm going for the Bizon. Let me know what you're going for in the comments below, and if you're excited about these commander mode changes as well. And I'll be seeing you guys all later. Take care, everyone, and peace.